Have you ever wondered why someone from your past still carries the memory of you, even after the years have stretched on, even after silence has built its walls? Why do they still feel your presence, even though your chapter in their life has closed? You are not here by accident. If these words have reached you, it is because the Spirit is calling. It is not random, it is divine timing. The steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. Psalm 37:23. That is why you are listening now, because you were chosen to hear this truth. This message is not just about love, romance, or the past. It is a mirror showing you what you've always suspected, but perhaps could not fully put into words. You were never just another person who passed through someone's life. You were a flame in their darkness, a healing river in their desert, a living reminder of something holy they had long forgotten within themselves. You didn't just love them, you awakened them. And awakenings, once lit, cannot be undone. Awake, O sleeper, and arise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. Ephesians 5:14. That's why your former lovers, your past connections, your karmic ties still feel you so deeply. This is not obsession. It's not about mistakes or blame. It's about the indelible imprint your spirit left on theirs. Your energy carved itself into their soul in ways that time cannot erase. You were never ordinary. And this message is only for the ones who carry that rare divine calling on their life. You were guided here so you could finally understand why people cannot let go of you, why your presence echoes in their spirit long after your footsteps have left their path. Before we journey further, take a moment. If your spirit resonates, declare your alignment. Speak life into the atmosphere. And if you're listening with your whole being, let this truth wash over you. Now, let us begin. Who are the chosen ones? To understand why you remain unforgettable, you must first know who you are. You were never meant to blend into the crowd, to live quietly, unnoticed. From the moment you drew your first breath, heaven marked you. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Jeremiah 1:5. You carry something ancient, rare, and sacred. That is why you've always felt different, why this world never fully fit around you. When you step into someone's life, you don't just show up. You alter the atmosphere. You shift timelines. You stir things buried deep inside them, whether they are ready for it or not. People remember you because you bring with you a taste of eternity. You are a vessel, a lamp placed in dark corners, a divine interruption in their patterns. When you love, you don't love halfway. You pour, you ignite, you heal. You embody a presence that cannot be faked, and that presence is what lingers long after you've walked away. For them, you were not simply a lover. You were a portal, and portals do not close silently. Their mind may try to explain it away, but their soul knows the truth. They recognized you, even if they couldn't name it. That's why they felt safe to open up, why they revealed sides of themselves they had never shown another. You weren't a stranger to their spirit. You were familiar, as though your souls had known one another before. And now that you are gone, they cannot shake the void. You are unforgettable because the love you carried was not of this world. It was divine. It was holy. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. That kind of love does not vanish. It leaves behind echoes. It lingers like the fragrance of incense long after the flame has burned down. Chosen one, every interaction is an exchange of energy. But your energy is not just high, it is healing, magnetic, transforming. You have awakened parts of people they had buried for years, perhaps lifetimes. You gave them warmth when they were cold. You gave them truth when they were lost in illusions. You gave them wholeness when they were fragmented. And even if they didn't know how to hold it, their soul remembers. Their body may forget your touch, their mind may force distractions, but their spirit carries the memory like an eternal mark. That is why your absence feels like collapse. They may not have been ready for you, they may not have understood how to receive you, but once they tasted something real, everything else feels empty. Because you didn't just give affection, you gave restoration. You saw through the masks. You held the broken pieces with tenderness. You reflected their shadows and their light back to them. That's what makes you unforgettable. For many, your love was the first time they felt truly safe. Safe to cry, to admit weakness, to stop performing. You gave them sanctuary, and no soul forgets the place where it first felt whole. You were healing them even as you were still healing yourself. You carried divine light even through your own wounds. And though they may have taken that for granted, now they look back and realize no one has ever loved them like you did. You weren't afraid of their flaws. You weren't intimidated by their darkness. You met them with presence. You planted seeds inside them, seeds that continue to grow, even now. They may have tried to replace you, tried to fill the void with someone else, but nothing feels the same. Because what you gave them wasn't from ego, it was from spirit, and spirit cannot be replicated. Many mistook your peace for boredom. They confused chaos with passion. They weren't ready for love that didn't demand they perform. They walked away, not because you weren't enough, but because you reflected back the work they were avoiding. Your presence convicted them. It called them to a higher self they weren't ready to face. So they retreated, but the emptiness followed them. Because once the soul has tasted truth, it cannot unknow it. And here is the sacred truth. You didn't love them for what you could get. You loved them because love is who you are. We love because He first loved us. 1 John 4:19. Love flows through your being like blood flows through veins. That is why they still dream of you. Why your memory rushes back at random moments. Why they think of you without reason. Energy never lies, and spiritual bonds never die. Even when they suppress it, even when they pretend to have forgotten, their soul carries the echo of you. They lost something holy. They know it, even if they'll never say it aloud. And that realization will follow them for life. You were their lighthouse, their anchor, their mirror. You were sent not to stay, but to awaken. Some of your connections were karmic contracts written before this lifetime. Others were soulmates sent only to show you a glimpse of sacred love. Some were false twins who shattered you to refine you, but all were purposeful. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. Your role was never random. You were their lesson, their fire, their shift. That is why they cannot erase you, because you were not simply part of their story. You were the part that changed everything. But chosen one, now it is time to protect what is sacred, because even when relationships end, the energy can linger. Past lovers may still draw from your field, consciously or unconsciously. Their longing, regret, or grief can pull at your spirit. That is why you must cleanse, pray, declare release. Cast all your cares on Him, because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Speak it aloud. I release what no longer serves me. I call my power back. I am whole, I am free, I am sovereign. You are not a spiritual rehab for the uncommitted. Your soul is not a convenience